Bioavailable iodine. Available now at shop.real.video.
We have arrived at an emergency alert status for America. Something so big and so dastardly is coming our way. And I'll tell you why we know that we are talking about maybe perhaps a false flag that is so huge and so monumental and so destructive that it would reshape the future of our country. And the reason that we know that is coming is because of the extreme censorship of InfoWars and the way in which that censorship is unfolding. And there are things about this that you don't know, perhaps. But I've been in touch with InfoWars technology leaders and personnel, and to some extent Alex himself, although he's extremely busy and occupied and working, crazy hours of the day. And I'm not going to say anything that isn't publicly known in one way or another, but the truth is that InfoWars is being attacked at an infrastructure level that is utterly unprecedented and criminal in its collusion and its intent. We are talking about racketeering and sabotage that is so malicious that it is criminal. There is no question about it. These are criminal conspiracies that are targeting Alex Jones, the guy who for years, was teased for saying that censorship is coming, for saying that there was an info war. I mean, remember, he was called the conspiracy theorist for how long? 15 years plus? Guess what? There is an info war. They just proved it. And, the name of his organization is InfoWars, and he was a decade ahead of everybody. He knew this was coming. Once again, he saw this coming. And the war for information control is now being waged at such an extreme level that they are pulling out all the stops to an extent that none of us have ever seen before. And when I say basic infrastructure, what I mean is that you got to understand that large websites, large video distribution systems, large broadcast systems all rely on a chain of components and platforms, hosting servers, CDNs, or content delivery networks as they're called, caching systems, data storage, all kinds of things. All of these systems, which are different companies and different layers of infrastructure that are required to deliver data, essentially, websites and videos and audio, to a very large number of people. There are layers upon layers of services. Alex Jones is now being threatened by the key players in this infrastructure upon which the world relies to deliver bytes, data. This is the online equivalent to telling someone, hi, we're from the electric company. We don't like the way you're using our electricity. We're going to cut off your electricity. We're going to make you live in the 1800s, in a pre-electricity society, because we don't like what you're saying. Or it's the same as cutting off someone's water because you don't like their politics. I mean, what if the water company came to your door, knocked on your door and said, we heard that you are following President Trump on Twitter. We're going to stop your water supply. This is what is happening to Alex Jones in the online world. It is so malicious. It is, again, it's criminal. And I'm calling for it again right now. President Trump and the DOJ, I don't know what happened to Jeff Sessions. He's out to lunch constantly. He's never there anymore. But somebody has got to arrest these company executives. I'm not exaggerating. They are running a coup. They are running a collusion, racketeering, economic sabotage assault on someone to deprive them of their basic civil rights of freedom of speech. And this is being done for a very specific purpose, to silence Alex Jones before a significant event unfolds, an event that they don't want Alex to be able to comment on. They don't want another side of the story. They don't want the independent narrative or analysis of the story to come out. There's no question in my mind that something massive